Hello everyone and welcome back to my Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Helps Let's Play. The last time we actually went to Eliel yet again, and the Alliance betrayed us this time around actually. And we kind of killed Claude, which makes me really sad. But I guess that's just how we deal with the Alliance, huh? And we also killed Byleth, I think. At least Sophis. I don't know if they like implied that Byleth was also dead, but I don't know. We had like some freaking anime seizure-inducing flashing lights going on, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna assume Byleth is also dead. But yeah, man indeed. Anyway, we're gonna continue. Oh, of course. 16 renown. Why 16? I don't know.
A last-minute betrayal like that should have been the end of us. This is a massive victory, and yet...
Something bothering you?
Where was the Archbishop? Where was the main force of the Knights of Seiros? Rhea would have relished a battle like this, yet she was nowhere to be found.
No. Hubert, let me ask you something. When the Archbishop escaped from Garreg Mach, we found no evidence of how she managed to reach this valley, correct?
Indeed. We searched high and low, but it was only by chance that we picked up her trail in ALL. That is how we knew she had entered the kingdom. Without that clue, she would have been in the wind.
Just as I suspected.
What is it, Ferdinand? Is Garreg Mach in danger?
I like how this is worded. Realize what's getting at a fail. I'm not gonna fail.
Of course. There must be a secret path that connects this valley to the monastery. Rhea and the Knights might be using it to attack Garreg Mach right now.
30 support points, let's go!
It's certainly possible. Hubert, your thoughts?
I will look into it. But I am almost certain that Ferdinand's theory is correct. We should assume this is the case, and take action immediately.
Of course it is correct. Very wise of you to see that.
Indeed.
In that case, we'll divide our troops. The main force will proceed with occupying Galatea. We'll lead the remaining third south to Garreg Mach.
Save.
Scarlet Blaze. A path forward.
Forward indeed.
The Empire manages to prevail over the Kingdom and Central Church's coalition, despite the Alliance's declaration of war. But Archbishop Rhea is nowhere to be found. Edelgard and the others soon realize the Archbishop aims to use ALL's secret trails to lead a surprise attack on Garreg Mach, so the Empire regroups and moves to intervene.
Dire news, my lord. Huh? What now? What's happened? Another fire? Has a horse escaped? Don't tell me it's an assassin! Where's the body? No, my lord. Worse. There's a legion of soldiers closing in on Garreg Mach. We think it's the Knights of Seiros. But we're safe in here, yes? My life is of great military importance, you know. Protect me! Put those troops Her Majesty sent to use!
Count Farley, the enemy is inside the monastery. We couldn't hold them back.
But these walls are thick! How did they breach them?
The walls yet stand, my lord. But it appears they have made use of a number of unknown secret passages. Now they are inside and wreaking havoc, and it's only a matter of time before the monastery falls. We have the numbers to stop them, but that matters little if we don't know where they actually are.
We must flee, my lord. All hope is lost.
Urgent news, my lord.
Spare my life, I beg you!
An unknown army has appeared and started attacking the Knights of Seiros.
Her Majesty's reinforcements!
Doubtful, my lord. This army wields large-scale magic and is also attacking the Imperial forces. The battlefield is sheer chaos. It's impossible to tell friend from foe.
What in the blazes is happening?
Chaos is happening.
Church or Empire, I care not. Eradicate them all.
Engulf them in our darkness.
Darkness.
It will be done. At last we can finally give the foolish descendants of those beasts the lesson they deserve. We will expose their filthy underground resting place and steal every last one of their essences.
If we can breach it. The hole in the forest that the bandits raided was secured with a seal.
Shall we deal with it after we take the monastery? We'll tear this disgusting rat's nest apart.
Lady Rhea, who are these people? They're attacking both sides indiscriminately.
A clandestine organization that wields dark magic. Could it be? Have they returned to seek vengeance on Fódlan?
Yeah, they have. Huh.
But why show their hand now? Deal with them, Catherine. Not a single one of them can survive.
Why would they show up now? I don't know,
They
man.
pose a far greater threat to our world than the Empire.
Yes, Lady Rhea. Make way for Thunder Catherine! Clear a path or die!
And that appears to be the current situation.
I love the cut too. Oh yeah, that's it.
The Knights of Seiros are one thing. We came prepared to deal with them, and we can do so. But now you say those who slither in the dark have turned this into a three-way battle? Why?
I mean, it isn't our first three-way battle.
I am as baffled as you regarding a possible motive.
Perhaps it was vital they seized the monastery before we could get here. If they knew we were engaged in a lengthy fight at ALL, they might have seen this as their chance.
Well, they saved Count Varley's life either way. So be it. We will use this situation to our advantage and conduct a rescue. We can't afford to lose Garreg Mach or Count Varley. With one battle, we'll destroy the Central Church and put an end to those who slither in the dark.
It's strange. I stopped caring about my father a long time ago, but the thought that he might die is...
He is not dead yet, Bernadetta. Unless you intend to be leaving him to his fates.
No. No, of course not. I'm going to save him.
If we're sloppy about this, we'll get dragged into the ongoing battle and suffer heavy losses. I would prefer to make this as easy for ourselves as we can. Let's find out what's going on in there, then look for the safest way in.
I can tell you one thing. If Lord Arundel is here, I will choke the life out of him personally. I'll even let you watch, Your Majesty.
Yes, just try not to overdo it.
If that is settled, we will accomplish nothing more by brooding down here.
Agreed. We'll begin the attack as soon as our preparations are complete.
Okay. Okay, indeed. Oh yeah, right, there was no war map. Oh, thank God. Thank God, no war map. I do appreciate that. Battle suggestions. Ba-dum-bum-ba-bum.
I have a strategy.
Slightly increase the chance of raising unit speed, resistance, or charm.
I have a stratagem.
I gotta go with you
I
guys.
shall ensure it is done with no mistakes.
And not just because
Shall
it's
we?
Hubert, because otherwise I would have gone with, or could have gone with Dorothy as well, but I think that's like the most useful stat out of these 2, 3. Everything's coming to a head. I've got a feeling this next battle will be the final one. I ought to give this Merc Whistle to someone while I still got the chance. Oh yeah, I should. Arvold, you're still here, huh? Just to make sure. No new paralogs? Bum 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 bum. Nope. It's all the same. Shrouded memories. That's kind of odd. You'd think there would be like some route exclusive ones, but I guess not. I guess they just do not care. Bam 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 bam. I'm just gonna attack everyone here.
I've been waiting.
We have nothing much to fear, Phoenix. No matter who or what you face, we will be able to save this world.
Shall we?
Now let us be off. We shall fight till the bitter end. That we do, of all that we do. That we do be doing.
Hey, let's think about that.
I think this battle is going to mark a major turning point in Fódlan's history. It's overwhelming to think that I'll be part of that. If I survive, I want to paint a picture of the battle. I feel like somehow it's my duty to do so. I like how he does not have any words for Claude, who like died in the last battle. Like, you think the Golden Deer would care about that, but they don't. The Valley of Torment lived up to its name. All those people crouched in that narrow ravine. I'll never forget the sight of it for as long as I live. No matter how much I wish I could scrub it out. Ugh, I need to think about something else. What's next? Are we all ready to go? I don't know, I'm not ready yet. I still need to train and stuff. I mean, I don't know if I even need to train, honestly. My sincerest apologies for not noticing the Archbishop's movement. By the time I realized what was happening, her forces were already marching on Garreg Mach. But at least they were hindered somewhat when the third force arrived and caused so much confusion. It was helpful in a way. Yeah, ironic Slitherer help.
Hear me out.
Yep, I called it. I knew you were going places. Now I can just follow your lead and try not to get killed. You know what they say, the better things are going, the more arrows come your way. I mean, yeah, that's true. That is true indeed. Hey, Yuri.
So I've been thinking.
The Minister of Religious Affairs. Alright, he's a bishop now. In any case, Count Volley is currently holed up in Garreg Mach, right? Personally, I'd love to hear him cry like a stuck pig. But I suppose with the way things are, we have no choice but to rescue him.
Got a sec?
Man, give it up. If Garreg Mach fell, everything we fought for would be meaningless. Yes, I am well aware. I know how to separate my personal feelings from my work. I just can't believe there wasn't anyone else most suited to act as the Southern Church's bishop. As a believer, I have more than a few reservations about someone like him heading the church. I hope all our great leaders will take that into consideration after the war. Maybe. Who knows? I don't. I do hope the bishop is alright. If perchance he were to pass away, I wonder who would take his place in the No, that is most inappropriate to say. Right now, we must focus on rescuing him. Yeah. Sadly, we do what we gotta do. And sadly, we're gonna do these. Ingrid and Sylvain were both dear friends to me. They fought so bravely to protect what they believed in. I'm not sure I could ever do that myself. That's why I think they were so incredible. See, at least Mercedes like acknowledges that Sylvain died. But like Ignaz is like, what? Claude died? I'm not gonna mention him at all.
Let's chat.
Death shall not come for you in this battle. The stars have decreed it. But they do get things wrong sometimes. At the very least, you should steer clear of bridges. It would appear you are in danger of falling. Man. Imagine falling. Couldn't be me.
Excuse me.
Let's get a move on, Commander. I've got friends defending Garreg Mach. I don't care if we're squaring off with those awful dark mages or the Knights of Cerus. We're definitely gonna win, right? I mean, yeah. That's how the story goes. Oh god, Flash is still alive. Forgot. All I've done is fight for more than 2 years. I've hardly had an opportunity to find that special someone. And now here we are. Sorry, people must be blind if they're turning a blind eye to your charm.
Oh no!
You're the only one who recognizes it at all. What a cruel world. Very cruel indeed. I'm not gonna talk to her yet.
Nothing to report.
Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report. I wonder who's guarding my old gate now. I'm dying to know, but I can't leave my post to join the rescue.
I'd really appreciate it.
Would you drop by and find out for me, please? Man, I wish I was playing like my third playthrough right now and I had him in my party and I just could take him with me. That would be awesome. I heard that you avenged Randolph, so I rushed over as fast as I could. Thank you. I'm certain he will rest peacefully now. But I was so focused on getting revenge, I have no idea what to do with myself now. Flash, I really don't care about you. I honestly rather wish you were dead than Claude. I'ma just say that. That's mean, but that's just how I feel. I was actually born in the town underneath Garreg Mach. I was worried when the Empire first took over, but day-to-day life hardly changed here at all. If anything, I hear business has picked up, not that it affects me. Good for you. I'm happy. Garreg Mach smack dab in the middle of Fódlan, right? I know it's got historical significance, but is it really worth sacrificing so many lives over? Secret.
Let's see.
It's a huge building, probably with some crazy catacombs underneath. Who knows what kind of secrets might be hiding down there? You think so too, huh? There definitely were some suspicious passages beneath the mouth. Sometimes you just stumble over words and your tongue is like, I won't do that.
Got a minute?
The Knights of Ceros weren't out in full force at Eliel. The rest of them must have been on their way to Garreg Mach. Keep a close eye on the Emperor. Let's try anything. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, now they're kind of like busy with the
Supplies are the
Slitherers.
lifeblood of any army.
So there's that at least.
Everything has its use.
Got a second?
I honestly don't know if I have the guts to turn my sword against the Archbishop, Rhea. But if those are my orders, then I must carry out my duty as an Imperial General. I just really hope they don't get hit with some kind of divine retribution for capturing or killing her. I mean, I'm the one who's gonna kill her, so don't worry about it.
How may I help you?
Do you have need of me? Perhaps they wish me to aid you at Garreg Mach. Feel free to use me as a decoy, or make me pretend to surrender, or have me sabotage them from underground. I cannot what I do. Wait, sabotage? Are you plotting something?
Can I be of use?
Not really. I just have a talent for destruction, after all my failed experiments. Yeah, I remember that one. I remember that.
Actually...
It feels so weird that we're going to help my father. Not that I'm against it. I can't wait to see him cry. Oh yeah.
Right on.
That's the spirit. Teach him a lesson. Not that I know what for, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I can do this. Oh yeah. Teaching her father a lesson, hype. Let's go. Hello, Celia. Do you have like anything? Oh, probably not. Probably about the Slitherers.
See.
If those who slither in the dark are trying to wipe out the Emperor and the Archbishop at the same time, then we have to win no matter what. We should also expect their leader to show up. The problem is, I won't be able to get information I need during a chaotic fight. Which means I'll simply have to subdue them. They won't slip through my fingers. I was like about to ask if she has something to say about Claude, but yeah, she's more on the Slitherer thing. Birdie! Garreg Mach is ours, and so too is the work of defending it. Unfortunately, our opponents are far more familiar with the monastery than we are. This will be a most arduous battle. Yeah, it's gonna be brutal. I hope we can pull through. I'm surprised that you, of all people, would be worried. Do be careful not to underestimate us too much.
I am on it.
Let us meet them head on. I, Ferdinand von Eyre, shall ensure our victory. Oh yeah, please do. I still don't know who to give my Merc whistle to, though. Did I give it to Hubert or Ferdy? Who did I give it last time? Did I give it to... Wait, never mind, I'm stupid. I gave it to Yuritsa, right? I was like, did I give it to Ilgard? No, I didn't. Baron Barnabas, the general in charge of Garreg Mach, is an upstanding, amiable fellow. He would defend the monastery with his life if it came to it. But we must make sure that doesn't happen. The Empire would also suffer a grave loss were he to die. Okay, you know what? Birdie, you know what? I mean, on the other hand... I mean, to be fair, it's not like we're really, like, in a romantic relationship afterwards. We just get a letter from him, right? So you can still, like, be together with Hubert, right? I won't break them apart, right? So, you know what? You're my special boy.
Your kindness knows no bounds. I insist you accept this as a token of my thanks.
Weapon repair. Oh. Yay. Already appreciated my ring. Whistle. Why did I say ring? No, my motives are showing through.
Got a minute?
We might have more fighting to do after this, but I've got a feeling. This next battle is gonna determine Fódlan's future. You should probably start thinking about your next steps. You know what you're gonna do once the fighting's over. Maybe. Maybe I won't. Hi, Yuritsa. At last, we will finally annihilate those who slither in the dark. There were times I had to fight alongside them after the Emperor hired me. but they truly make my blood boil. I would crush them like the insects they are.
Listen.
I warn you, do not get in my way. Don't worry about it, I won't get in your way. I'm just gonna be on my way. I've been thinking about what justice really means ever since I left Fargus. And I still haven't figured it out. I wonder if I ever will. Nah, man, you won't. You'll work out what it means to you someday, even if it is a struggle now. Thanks, Phoenix. That was an enlightening discussion about justice and everything. When I am returning to Bridget, I can be holding my head high, because I am thinking our relationship with the Empire will be fine now. I hope someday more people will be going between Bridget and Fódlan. Yeah. Yeah, indeed. Eleanor. These marches over every hill and dale in this weather have been ruthless. It's difficult enough to walk, let alone fight battles. Everything has been utterly insufferable, though I suppose that's to be expected in a war. I mean, you are on a horse, so it should be fine.
You sure?
Do you seriously think marching is all that bad? Well, whatever, I guess. At least when the war is over, we won't have to travel around as much. I certainly hope so. I wouldn't mind the exhaustion if I were on a research trip, but this is ridiculous. Also, I spotted a cat. Cat spotted. Look at it. It's sleeping. Little sleepy boy. Look at it. Look at it. Little sleepy. Cute. Anyway, moving on. Raphael, are you in here? Of course he is.
Did you know?
I know it's kind of late to bring this up, but I don't agree with how we've been fighting. Like how we killed Claude, for example. You feel the same way, right? Come on, you can tell me. Yeah. I'm not a fan. We don't exactly show mercy to our enemies. We really didn't need to kill Claude if we think about it. We could have just taken him prisoner. Maybe, but it's not like we're the only ones doing that. That's just raw, you know. Then what do you have a problem with? We fight all day, but never get to party. Ilga just doesn't get it. Yeah. And the one who was also up for parties is kind of dead. I just keep emphasizing this because it's kind of odd how none of the Golden Deer characters have anything to say about Claude dying. You'd think that they at least mention it or something. Like they would be sad. I mean, I get like Scythia being more focused on the Slitherers, I guess. I get... Yeah, that's it. I don't know what Marianne's gonna say, but I'm gonna... Like, so far they have said all the same thing they did in the other route, so I'm gonna assume she's not gonna say anything about Claude. Like, I don't get why Marianne wouldn't, like, think about Claude, like, or like, you know, Ignat and Raphael. Like, I mean, yeah, of course, they were in our army this entire time, but... Oh yeah, Lawrence as well, right. I kind of forgot he was also in our army. But like, if Lawrence doesn't have anything to say about Claude dying, then that's gonna be a huge rip. But like, I mean, like I said, I get it, they were in our army, but technically they were always part with the Alliance. And they literally are only, or were only here because we had an alliance with the Alliance. But now that they're, like... I mean, I was about to say it doesn't make sense that they're here, but I guess we took over... Kind of, or they were not part of the uprising, but still, I don't know. I think they should have just like stuck to it and just have like your characters betray you too. I mean, I know this is kind of rough if you have been using them this entire game, but I don't know. I think like they should have either left you, or it would have been like kind of cool like if they left you, but you had like a chance to like recruit them back, like in the same mission. Or let you just beat them up a bit. Although I guess that would have overcrowded the mission quite a lot. I don't know. I'm not sure, but like, at least mention that Claude died. Or talk about how you're still like around here for no reason. Man.
Did you know?
I've cut off contact with my adoptive father for now, but I believe I will return home someday. So I want to fight as hard as I can alongside all of you while I'm here.
Yes.
This will be a significant battle for Fódlan's future after all. See, she didn't say anything. Okay, I really need to know. Where are you? Lawrence. Oh, he was right here. I didn't need to teleport.
Goodness me.
I suspected a rift would eventually occur, but I did not predict Claude would betray us so soon. Okay, finally someone mentions Claude. What is to become of me? I am loyal to the Empire, but my territory is in Leicester. I may be forever mired in this predicament if the Empire fails to unify Fódlan. I mean, what do you mean loyal to the Emperor? I mean, I know he technically swore loyalty to it because his father was like, yeah, we shouldn't break off too soon, but like still, like other than being like, oh no, I can't believe Claude betrayed us. Is that really all you have to say? Everything? Nothing about him like being dead? Like literally? And I mean, it's not like this is a side mission, right? Like he has to die in that chapter. Like he can't really save him, right? Most of this war is behind us, which means fewer chances to make a name for myself. I need to pull out all the stops in the next battle, or you're gonna leave me in the dust. Seriously though, I've got your back if you've got mine, Phoenix. Thank you, Casper. You're a good boy. Edelgard.
Hello.
Finally.
Do you have a moment?
We are truly nearing the end. What do you think you will do after all of this? Personally, I hope that you continue to support the Empire. Or, well, me. You need not decide immediately, but would you tell me when the time comes? I mean, that would have been a perfect opportunity to give you my work whistle, but I just kind of gave it to Ferdy, so
Do you have a moment?
Listen, there's a chance Lord Arundel may finally make an appearance. You know, the man responsible for putting Her Majesty through so much pain. We must not be allowed to cause any more trouble for her. Therefore, you and I are going to end him. Yeah. Got it. I'll make sure he doesn't get anywhere near Edelgard.
No.
Not unless Her Majesty wants him close. If she wishes to confront him herself, then we must not interfere. Oh, right. Yeah, now that I think about it, I kind of remember the final mission. So this... Was it? No, wait, I don't. Wait, do we fight? No, I think the final boss was Rhea, right? Or was it Talos? I feel like in my mind I'm kind of mixing up the two final missions from like Blue Lions, because they're like Talos was the final boss, but he was like using Edelgard as a puppet kind of thing. And obviously the Golden Deer was pretty different. I don't know. I don't remember if we... Like, I'm pretty sure we fight both Talos and Rhea, but I don't know in what order. I do not remember. I never expected the Alliance to break our pact and attack us. I did, honestly. I know the leader Claude is a bit of a schemer, but I didn't think he was the type to make a reckless gamble. What could have driven him to do that? Well, probably Byleth. Or Sophos, I should say. Also, how does this random NPC have more to say about Claude than any of the Golden Deer students? I'm just saying. Claude was like your friend, guys. And not this random NPC's friend.
Damn.
Damn, indeed. Huh. We never did obtain any clues as to your real identity. But if Talos appears at Garreg Mach and we succeed in killing him, it will spell the end of their ilk once and for all. The question is, would you truly find such a conclusion satisfactory? Not really.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, I don't think I would. I still don't know anything about myself. Most understandable. I would find it an unfortunate loss as well. Loss, no. Yeah, that's it. That's everything. We're about to go to the finale. Nothing left to do. I mean, only left for me to do is like make the food, so I have like all my busted up power, and we're good to go. And then it's finale time, actually. Like, this went by very quick, and I'm very glad that it did. And like, we are on the home stretch, my friends. We are on the home stretch, the home friends. What am I even talking about? Like, afterwards is obviously gonna be Blue Alliance, but since I can skip the war map, that's at least going to be faster for me in terms of recording, which is like pretty neat. And this is also not gonna be that long, because I think all the routes have the same amount of chapters, so the next one is also gonna be quick. And after that, it's only Golden Deer left. That's it. That's it. Yeah. It's just only gonna be a bit. We're not Like, it's not gonna be excessive anymore. And then I don't know what I do. I just quit YouTube forever. I don't know. Oh man. Anyway, this has been the part. I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway, even though I'm still like really mad that none of the Golden Deer students even mention Claude. Like, except for like Lawrence, I guess, but like that's literally like literally one sentence. And that's not even about his death. Like, oh, you betrayed us. Okay, I'm not gonna start ranting again. I want to end the part of that rant. Okay, this has been the part. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.